First thing you do is cut your muslin exactly 9 by 9. First step. After it's cut, fold it in half, and then half again. You can either do it that way or fold it in half again like this. I like to do it this way, you get a better fold. All that's for is your marking to fold the centers in. You're going to fold each corner into the center and iron like so. Iron all your corners in. Get right into the center. It's got to be good and square. Next step, on the lines that you folded in, do a zigzag straight across on each one of them. Helps if you plug it in. And that is to keep it from the unraveling, because I didn't make a seam. You can make a seam, but that was a real hassle to get it good and square. Turn it around. Do the other side. Just go from corner to corner, zigzag. I know I need some oil. I've been working for a while. Then after you've had it zigzagged, on the what was open side, fold all those corners into the center. I usually go, I don't know if you can see this on camera, right at the edge of the zigzag, and it usually comes out right. And what I've been doing, because this part is real critical, this has got to be really square for when you sew them together, or you're going to have a hard time getting them to match up. So what I've been doing, they've got to be 4.5 finished. Measure one side. That one's good. Love it when that happens. Measure the other side. Now that one was a little off, so I just back it up a little. There. 4.5 to 4.5. Fold that one in. Now see, this one's going to be a little off, which is okay. Sounds like I'm being petty, but that's real important. And it's hard to get these squares, so it helps measuring. Okay, see how that one is kind of overlapping that? Where am I? On this end, that's okay, because these are going to be your windows and it's going to fold in, and you'll be able to work with it when you hand stitch it. So that's all that step. Then after you get the all the corners ironed in, then you make a row of them. Lift these little flaps up, and it's more important not to get the points lined up, but make sure it's all square around the edge. Some people, most normal people would probably pin this, But for some reason, I'm not normal. So I work better lining it up as I sew. It's up to you. After you get it all lined up, sew along the crease, right on the crease. Try not to get it above it or behind it. Or your flap, oh shoot. Make sure you get it out of zigzag. Very important to get it on the crease, or your flaps are going to come out all funky. They won't fall down right. And after I sew those together, that's what makes your window. That's where I sewed them together along that crease. Then you lay it back out, flatten those down, and that's where you sew your material to. Iron it down. Voila. You just make a row of them, and each one of these gets sewn to the next side, flaps back down as so, and that's your window that you put your piece of material in. Then your window goes here, and you'll fold these up, ouch, hand sew these in. Each one of these fold in, and then your material goes in here. And normally I don't pin, I'm just doing this to show you. Then you sew your little thing around there. That's it. Do a row, and then this will go up to the next row, sews to the next row, to each one of them. They're fairly easy to line up as long as you can get them, as long as you get your 4.5 inch pretty square. These line up pretty good. Not real bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Pretty neat. And then here's what I have so far. I'm halfway there. There's 10 rows there. That's what the back will end up looking like. So your zigzag